It's Wednesday and you know what that means. I'll give you a guess. It rhymes with blues and it starts with an N. That's right, it's news. It's news. That's right, I'm your host Andrew and this is Crypto Espresso, your teeny tiny daily shot of caffeinated crypto headlines. Let's get going. First up, FTX Group could have more than 1 million creditors, its new management told a bankruptcy court judge in Delaware. But fallout from its bankruptcy keeps on growing, drawing in creditors ranging from the Miami Heat to crypto lender BlockFi, which CEO Sam Bankman-Fried rescued from an earlier scrape with insolvency. That's growing beyond the US, with the restructuring team contacted by dozens of federal, state, and international regulatory agencies. It said, among the worst hit is the Solana Foundation, which has seen its SOL token's price halved thanks to a close association with SBF. The crypto community has been hugely successful in raising funds for Ukraine's war effort, raising $135 million by this summer. A disinformation campaign peddling a conspiracy theory that the bankrupt FTX exchange was helping the Biden administration funnel money to the Democratic Party is a blatant lie, a Ukrainian deputy minister said. The nonsense narrative spread from an extremist site to the mainstream right-wing media, forcing a response. But the stories don't give any evidence, they just ask questions without actually trying to answer them. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York and some of the world's biggest banks have launched a test of a wholesale central bank digital currency. The 12-week proof-of-concept experiment would not be looking at a mainstream digital dollar usable for day-to-day purchases. Rather, the DLT-based platform would be limited to financial institutions, hoping to make transactions faster and cheaper. Participants include 8 banks: BNY Mellon, Citi, HSBC, PNC Bank, TD Bank, Truist, US Bank, and Wells Fargo. MasterCard and Swift are also part of the experiment. DeFi has been a real winner in the collapse of the number 2 centralized exchange FTX, with DEXs and decentralized lenders seeing big user and transaction volume spikes. Uniswap, the largest DEX, saw users up 19% and transactions up 21%. And Uniswap Labs noted on Twitter that its daily new transacting wallets are up 55%, a 2022 high. Meanwhile, hardware wallets used for self-custody have seen a spike in sales, with Trezor up 300% and Ledger claiming its best sales week ever. And finally, Genesis parent digital currency group blamed the halt on extreme market dislocation and loss of industry confidence caused by the FTX implosion, but said other businesses were unaffected. By joining lenders like Salt and BlockFi in halting withdrawals, Genesis's action makes clear that another wave of casualties is hitting lending firms. Whether any of those will be forced into bankruptcy remains unclear. Genesis emphasized that its spot and derivatives trading business and its custody business remain fully operational. And you can see the power of this fully armed and operational engagement spiel by liking this video, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and clicking on that little bell icon to get buzzed whenever a new Crypto Espresso video goes live. In yesterday's video, Nick the Stunter commented, "Tuesday Andrew brings news day." Oh yes, much like the moon affecting tides, the week affects the crypto news. And what did you think about today's episode? Let me know in those comments below because I read them and I might just shout out my favorites in a future episode. Questions about our headlines or crypto in general? Ask Alex in that description below. Alex is a great resource for all things Web3 and that metaverse, and that about does it for today. Again, I've been your host Andrew and we'll see all of your beautiful shiny faces tomorrow.